You know what makes sense? When a fighting game, something strategic, high-paced, very active, turns into a chess tournament. Something slow, methodical, and calculated. I miss this game. People don't talk about this game. And in fact, when I look at older videos, the people that do talk about this, talk about it in a negative light. However, this was the only Mortal Kombat game that gave us a chess as a mode. Think about that. I learned chess as a kid because of this game. Such a wild concept that a hyper-violent game gave me what PBS could never. Knowledge about a strategic board game. I'm here to talk about Mortal Kombat Deception and modern gaming at large, because this game was packed with content. First of all, it was the first Mortal Kombat to introduce us into a story mode, and the story mode was so good. We were a shapeshifter that shifted shape into our enemies or our trainers. That concept alone was pretty fire. The story was straight up dog dookie, for sure, but damn it had enough cinematics, it had enough effort to where a kid, or even someone who shuts off their brain, could enjoy it. It was like playing through an old Japanese fighting movie. The physics don't make sense, the story doesn't quite follow a straight through narrative, but damn it, you'll have fun with it. This game knew that the assignment was to enjoy something hyper, something fun, something violent, and something that will get people talking about this installment. And damn it, they did that assignment right. Mortal Kombat's first attempt at a story, the Conquest mode, gave every kid, every teenager, a sense of what it's like to be in that universe, all while giving us a tutorial of the fighting game itself because of its shape-shifting mechanic. Think about how genius that is. And they weren't only satisfied with that. I also said that they gave us a chess mode. They didn't have to do that. It made zero sense to why a fighting game became a board strategy game, but they introduced chess to me for free. Just to say that this game had content in it, just to say that these people tried to deliver a full package experience. And they weren't even done there. They weren't done with the story mode. They weren't done with the basic player versus player mode. They also gave us a Tetris mode. We had to align blocks within each other, just like Tetris, all while fighting our opponents. Think about how nonsensical that is to the Mortal Kombat universe. Think about how little that fits to the Mortal Kombat universe. This game didn't care about that. It didn't care about following a spreadsheet. It didn't care about market research. It didn't care about targeting a specific audience and making sure that they stay within the confines, within the boundaries of their fighting genre. The developers just had an idea. They said, what if we go this way with it? It didn't cost that much extra production to it, and they made it happen. Which leads me to talk about modern gaming in general. I really do hope that gaming industry crashes and burns, because nowadays, fighting games, they don't even have a story mode. They don't even have a complete roster, let alone they'll give us a puzzle mode, a chess mode, or a Tetris mode. The people who are currently developing games, they're not a fan of the games themselves. They're not a fan of the genres. They're not a fan of the lore that made these games so engaging. No. They're making these games based on a spreadsheet. They're making these games based on market research. They're making these games based on somebody else's decision to make money, not to make a passionate project. They keep things so safe, they keep things so simple, so tunnel vision, with such a lack of modes, because they don't understand gaming. They don't understand what creativity is. They understand numbers. And now every single fighting game is so oversaturated that they all feel the same. It's very homogenous, where we as a consumer know that we're just going to get a player versus player mode, a roster that's going to be updated through DLC, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll get guest characters out of left field. That's our fun now. That's our engagement. Not new content, but new surprising characters. Things that they can monetize us with. Like, comment, and subscribe. Short video today. I want you guys to be the judge. Do you guys like new modern gaming? Or would you rather go back to a time where Mortal Kombat used to have chess?